Hey, welcome back everyone. Dave B with DaveB.Trains here. So I just got back from a vacation to Scotland, my wife and me, and found this really cool train store over there called Hornby. So of course I had to stop in, and I was specifically looking for TT gauge items, the Hornby TT gauge. So of course they had them, and I got a Scotsman train set. So let's take a look at it. Alright, so there's the box. I saw that up on the shelf and I had to get that. And I have it running around here. So it is really, really cool. Here it comes. Alright, I think you can see in the video here, there's lights on inside the carriages. Every table has a lamp and it lights up. Really awesome. Here it goes again. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it. It shows up. Well, anyway, we'll look at that again in a moment. Some other things I got while I was there, because I plan on making a TT gauge layout eventually. So I got an Oxford Models Ferguson tractor, a Pico line side hut, a Pico country station, 2 boxes of extension tracks. I might add that the staff at Hornby is very knowledgeable and helpful in explaining what I would need to make it bigger. The set, plus I'll probably make it my own way too, but at least they explain what can be done with these 2 extension sets. Then I got the Railway Modern magazine 900th issue anniversary, and of course the complimentary Bachmann Europe British Railway announcements little catalog. But that's not all. So besides the Scotsman, they also had the intercity train while we were there. So, you know, I'm looking at it. I already bought the Scotsman. We're walking out, and the wife says, "You wanted that other train set too, don't you? We're going to go back and get it." So we went back the next day, and when your wife tells you to get some more trains, you obviously don't argue. You listen to her. So I ended up with this TT gauge Intercity 125. So it is really awesome also. So here it is coming around. And you can see I have these on the floor right now, but at least I put cardboard under it so they're not right on the carpet. I didn't want to get any fibers in the wheels, especially being brand new trains. And this isn't an unboxing, but just here's the way it looks for the Intercity. Came in these molded trays. You have a re-railer here, or you call that a re-railer, but it actually helps put the track on the rail initially. And then 2 pamphlets. And right here is a little packet of, call them the Buckeye couplers. It's just only putting them on if you're going to put the units on display. But, you know, probably won't use that since I'll be running them. And then of course the standard power pack for each set. And over here for the Scotsman, also, you know, had the pamphlet for the controller and the engine, and then also a promotional one here for TT 120 Club, and a little envelope with some detail items in, which I didn't put on the engine yet. But everything came really, you know, packaged well. Made it home on the flight without any damage. So I'm very, very happy with my first 2 TT gauge sets from Hornby. And besides having these 2 track extension packs, I have the track that came with both sets, so it can combine everything and probably make a decent layout. So yeah, just happy I'm going to share it out with everyone. I know I've seen some T-gauge reviews. I'm not T-gauge, I'm sorry. I have T-gauge, so not to say TT gauge. I've seen some TT gauge reviews from different YouTubers, and some like the TT gauge, others aren't too crazy about it. For my purposes, I think it's very good. Very happy with the detail on the rolling stock engines and carriages. So we'll see. If time permits, and I'll make sure it does, I'm going to make a layout with TT scale. So just wanted to show that to everybody. Here comes the Scotsman around again. Put back here. There it is. Okay, I hope everyone has enjoyed this video. Just kind of an introduction to TT, Hornby TT, and it's also my introduction to it. First time dealing with it, and I said so far I like it a lot. So we'll leave with that, and please subscribe. And keep your eye out for other train videos. I'm sure I'll have some more T-gauge ones coming up, and TT, and hopefully an N-gauge video pretty soon. Alright, everybody, have a good day. Keep working on your trains.